Okay guys, it's here. The day is finally here. It is time to decorate the house for Christmas. Yes. Okay, but a lot of stuff to do. We've got to get the decorations down and get them in the front room, then get them organized and then get them into the rooms that they need to be in and then put them out. It's going to be a lot, but it should be loads and loads of fun. And if you are looking for a bit of inspiration to get you up and decorating your house for Christmas, I really do think this video is going to be a big help. So get yourselves a hot chocolate, get some Christmassy music going on. Let's decorate for Christmas.
Today, it comes to say.
So to get started, I'm using one of the wax melts that I got from Norwich Camping and Leisure, the Winter Night. Oh, it is really, really nice. I've already started using the gingerbread one at my office at work as well, and I've had so many compliments on it already, so perfect way to get started.
The first flake of snow.
Once the Christmas scents are going, as I said, then the big job is then going through all of the stuff, and I try to organise it by room. So a lot of the stuff in this big box was for Levi's room, for example, so that's really obvious. But then, you know, you've got all the other rooms, front room, my bedroom, a couple of bits for outside, and then there's also miscellaneous, which was just, it could kind of go anywhere, it didn't really have a home. So yeah, that bit took me a while. And even then, it was just, you kind of walked into my front room and it looked like a Christmas shop had exploded. Now, I know what you're thinking. Kelly, you're not doing the bedding first again. Surely, you've done this 2 times now. You've learned, right? No, I haven't. I'm putting the Christmas bedding on first, and then I'm going to do all the other stuff afterwards. But I'm just kind of like, that's almost become like a tradition now, like a ritual. Do the bedding first, trample all over it with all the other stuff that you're going to do, and then remake it maybe 3 or 4 times in the process. But look at the Christmassy bedding. I love it so much. I don't know if I mentioned, the theme for Levi's bedroom is multicolored Christmas, like that kind of 90s thing where we all have different lights. So these lights that you can see, obviously they're not lit at the moment, are all different colors. And just everything in his room is just kind of very multicolored, and I guess it's like a loving homage to my own Christmases as a child. Yeah, I mean, let me know in the comments if any of you kind of remember these Christmases where it was all multicolored tinsel, multicolored lights, multicolored foil things hanging from your ceiling, just all that jazz. So I've got this bauble garland. I got that a few years ago from a garden centre. And I mean, I just fell in love with it straight away. Again, it just completely encompasses that just fun childhood Christmas that I remember, and it always looks beautiful wherever it ends up. So super happy with that. And then I'm just surrounding it with all of Levi's little Christmas themed toys. He's got his Celtic teddy from Grandad Goose. Oh, don't drop it. That's a special teddy. And then, like, I don't do Elf on the Shelf. I don't know if any of you guys do. I don't, but he does have an elf that sits on a shelf, but that's as far as that goes. Like, I'm not opposed to Elf on the Shelf. It's just never been something that we've done in the house, but everyone's always like, oh, you got Elf on the Shelf. Like, no, I have an elf on a shelf. It's not the same. And then last, I just put his books on. So we've got Elf Chase, Pick a Pine Tree, which is the same people who did Pick a Pumpkin, and the Gruffalo's Charks. It's just lovely and wintry.
So much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new, 'cause I missed you, so I'm letting go.
So I picked up some of this Febreze winter scent. I'm just kind of using that in all the rooms, just make sure all the fabrics are nice and fresh, and I've got that lovely Christmassy smell.
It's just gonna be you and me, hang by the fire and chill.
If this is your first time stopping by, a massive welcome. Thank you so much for visiting at Home with the Homers. This is just my channel where I talk about cleaning, home decor, and general family life and our many misadventures. If you're enjoying what you're watching and you'd like to see more, it would be amazing if you would think about subscribing. I'm going to have some more Christmassy videos coming up, day in the life, cleaning, all that good jazz. So it would be wonderful to have you along.
Da, 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 making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree.
though the hall is obviously a small space, I always really enjoy doing it because I think it just fills up really nicely and it always looks quite pretty, even if it is a bit simple. I got these two wreaths from a garden centre near us, at Cherry Lane Garden Centre, a couple of years back, and they're just the perfect size to put in these window frames. So yeah, I was really happy with how that came out. And then I got that sign in the background from the range.
By the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and
so I've mentioned before about when I'm decorating, I try and make sure I have something to work as like a filler for certain spaces. So Halloween and autumn, you know, I had the tarot cards, the leaves. I think around Christmas time, just having as many of these pine garlands as possible. These are, I think these ones were super cheap. They were like from Poundland or B&M or something like that, and I just sort of got like a bunch of them because they are so versatile. You can use them anywhere, and if you're ever kind of just not sure, you just need a little simple something to fill a space, they're absolutely perfect.
if I spend it with you.
Okay, and on to the bedroom. I mentioned before that the theme for the bedroom is kind of cozy cabin Christmas. So that's where I've got loads of reds, the browns, and so I decided to put the wood candle holders that I got from Norwich Camping and Leisure during the haul in here because I just think it added to the aesthetic really nicely. Again, I also mentioned that I try to avoid red in the front room. I go much more for that kind of winter pine with a bit of silver or white snow, whatever. But in here, I don't mind having the red because it is not the illusion of being outside in a forest. It's being inside a cabin. So, you know, it's all about the theatre, the theatre of the thing. So, I got these cushion covers a couple of years ago from Amazon. And they're really, really lovely. I'm a little bit concerned. I think they might be a bit big for the cushion, which I did measure out, but I'm thinking I might need to buy some new cushions. Like, they look super cozy and lovely. But yeah, the gingham ones I think might be a little bit too big. I might need to get bigger cushions for that. But still, super effective and they do the job.
Watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful.
I think I might have mentioned this in one of my other videos, but this is just such a fantastic hack. In Tesco's, they usually now have a book donation shelf. So you can put, I think it's 50p per book. People donate their old books. And every time I go shopping, I check that shelf because I always find some seasonal appropriate books. So there I've got two books. One actually is a Christmas story, it's the Christmas Bakery, and the other one is just a green book. And the two of them cost me £1 altogether. But I always find something that's the right colour for my season and for my tray. And I think the books with my little house ornament candle holder and some sprigs of holly and berries just look so gorgeous. I was really happy with them.
Maybe kiss a bit and dream away. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby.
Do I look a bit overwhelmed by the front room? Because I'm not, I swear. Yeah, so once again, the front room is where we store all of the decorations until everything else is out wherever. So I'm kind of, at this point, trying to decorate the front room, but at the same time, organise everything that's still in there because there are some things that needed to go outside, some things that would be going in different rooms, and then obviously boxes that when I was finished with something would be staying in the front room until they went back into the attic. So yeah, a lot to do there, but I'm sort of kind of making my way through it. What's the rule? One end of one room at a time. So everything really in the front room is kind of based on the snowy white with pops of winter green just everywhere to try and lean into that forest effects that I've talked about. So anything that can sort of look a little bit like it might be snow or a tree, basically. I didn't end up doing the actual Christmas tree until the day following this, so I'm going to include that in the Christmas tour. But I wanted to wait until Levi and David and I were all together to do the tree, because that's something that we just always do. The three of us, David and Levi, will put the star on top, and Levi was amazing helping me with the ornaments and things. So yeah, I did everything tree-ish except for the Christmas tree today. And then on to the dining table, which I do always enjoy doing. I think it looks really, really pretty, but I must say I did struggle. You'll see I really struggled with what to put in the middle of the table. I've got this really gorgeous tablecloth, and I'm using the chair covers from my wedding because we decided to save some, and I'm so glad I did, because they come out every Christmas and I just think they look so pretty. And I also usually add a bow on the back, a green bow as well. But yeah, let me know down in the comments, what do you guys do with your dining table? Because I have pretty much rendered our dining table as ornamental now. Nobody's allowed to use it because everything on it's white. But do you guys do a lot of decorating on your dining table, or do you leave it? Or are you tablecloth people, runner people? Let me know. I could really do with some ideas, because I was really happy with this as a runner, but I could not decide on a centerpiece. So I ended up really, really struggling with this, and I completely changed it as well in the end, and you'll see that in the house tour. I totally went with a different with a different centerpiece. So yeah, I would love to know what you guys do.
It's going down on Christmas Day, 'cause I've been trying to tell you in every way. Yeah, I've been trying to show you, but somehow still I wanna have someone to hold, walking through the volleys.
My sister-in-law Bev gave me this little plaque thing from last year, which I thought was really cute. So I'm going to leave that there near our fireplace for Santa. And then I've got our Christmas with the Homers album. I have an album for every season, which just kind of documents all of Levi's big occasions up until now. And then obviously, bring them out for whichever season is appropriate. And actually, do you know what? It's so lovely that we have it there and we can just sit together and go through the pictures and talk about, what's happening. Especially when Levi being the age that he is, he really gets a lot out of that. So yeah, I'm really glad I did that.
I've been trying to tell you in every way. Yeah, I've been trying to show you, but somehow felt I wanna have someone to hold.
Oh yeah, I remember you mentioning the kitchen. You were going to get all this new stuff for the kitchen. What did you get? Well, I got nothing. I could not decide on a colour scheme, and I ended up just not getting anything. So the kitchen has got exactly the same theme as it always has, which is whatever I've got spare after I've decorated the rest of the house. And I ended up having a similar problem with the tiered tray as well. I really struggled to find extra bits for it. But I used the bits that I had gotten prior, and I also used these little Christmas tree dealy things just to make it a little bit more Christmassy. If you haven't got any of these, I think I got like a pack of 10 from Poundland. They again, like, brilliant for sort of fillers or just helping you fix things to things. But yeah, I'd recommend picking up some of those because they've got a lot of uses. But yeah, so then I put some lights in just to make it seem a bit bright and a bit pretty. And then I sort of just proceeded to fill it up with bits and pieces that I thought would work. So I had things that I'd bought, the candle holder and the Christmas tree, and then I had this little wreath, and it looks nice there. And I got this plaque, and does it go there? No, it doesn't. Take it out. That's hideous. It was a lot of just trial and error. But actually, in the end, I think what I got did look really pretty, and yeah, I was happy with it. I'll endeavour to have a more specific set of things for it next year, but I think this is a good first attempt.
Down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney.
So, we're most of the way done with the decor, but I still need to do the tree, which I'm going to save for Saturday so that we can all do it together as a family. And I'm taking a quick break to look after my youngest nephew, called Kieran, who is just in the background here, but he's not sure about the camera, are you, mate? So while I'm doing this, my plan was to make some Christmassy biscuits. Now, there are so many different ways you could do this, so many different styles, and as I'm always saying, they're all super easy, but they don't get easier than this. This is so basic, it's not even funny. Yeah. So what I've got is some rich tea biscuits that I have in the cupboard, some icing sugar that I have mixed with water to make a nice little icing, and I've got some sprinkles, and that's it. I'm literally going to cover some rich tea biscuits with icing and sprinkles as a super easy Christmassy activity to keep the attention of children who really aren't interested. So, are you going to help me then? Can you get a biscuit? Where it is here? Here. Ready? You going to get it? Where it is? It's just this. So put it on there. And then we're going to use our spoon. Yeah, it's a biscuit. And then we're going to get our icing. Yes, another hug for Bones. Right, no. And then going to get our icing. Spread it on. Spread it on. Do you want it? You give it a go? No? Okay, maybe the next time. More hugs for Bones. Okay. And very gently. Okay, right. Let's go get some sprinkles. Did you get some sprinkles for me? Really? And I'm going to put them on here. There we go. Oh, isn't that pretty? There we have one Christmassy cookie. Nice and easy. Looks like snow, doesn't it? Is it good? No. No, it's not good. It's too basic, aren't you, AAA? Yeah, sprinkles. Should we do another one? Do some more?
While we're dancing around the
Okay.
hugging and kissing, just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, a Merry Christmas Day. We're chasing snowflakes as they're falling down, and follow Rudolph all across the...
Okay, I'm so excited about this. If you watched the Christmas haul video, you'll know that at Norwich Camping and Leisure, there was a high ticket item that I really wanted and I couldn't get. But I did, I got one. Was it the polar bear, here you ask? No, it wasn't the polar bear. It was the Christmas tree arch. But polar bear is next on my list. But yeah, they wanted like £300-400 for one of these. I got this one from Amazon for £50, and I am very, very happy with my purchase. Initially, I'd hoped that it could go underneath the doorway, the kind of shelter bit of the doorway, and I was going to fill it up and make it look all kind of like a tree tunnel. But that obviously didn't pan out because it was too big. So then I thought, oh, I know, it'll go over the top of that cover of the doorway. But nope, it was not quite thick enough. It wasn't wide enough for that. So it is going in front of it, which does look a little bit more out of place than what I had originally had in mind, but I don't care. I have a doorway arch and I'm very happy with it. At this point, it could have gone on the roof and I still would have been very happy. So I'm just kind of getting all of the branches pulled out. And to be fair, I mean, I did this all on my own, like setting it up, putting it together, and it really wasn't that difficult. And considering I'm 5'2", 5'3" on a good day when I'm feeling really proud of myself, you know, so yeah, like it was really easy. And what I'm doing here is I'm just fixing it to the bars of the shelter, because my front door is actually not at the front of my house, it's on the side of my house, which is a real shame because it means that anything I do out of the front door doesn't get seen by anyone. So our neighbours are amazing with all of their outdoor lights. So the whole, we sort of like, we're on a corner and every house on this corner is lit up really, really beautifully with all these lovely decorations, and you can't see that I have got this beautiful arch because it's just at the side. But anyway, it means there's a bit of a wind tunnel just here between my house and my neighbour's house, so I had to make sure it was nice and secure, or else it would definitely have fallen down. So, but yeah, and now I have like icicles. There's nowhere to hang these. You know, we tried doing decorations outside the front, but our neighbours have got bushes and all sorts they can use, and we don't. So I'm now like, yay, all these outdoor decorations, got somewhere to live. So I'm going to put these icicles up. That was a choice that I came back and forth on, because I was very excited to use them and I thought it'd give it a real North Pole vibe. In hindsight, the icicles might have been a bit big, but I kept them and I sort of adjusted them so they were a bit straighter and didn't look sort of wonky anymore. And then I just went with a blue and silver theme. Again, just leaning into that kind of icy North Pole kind of a thing that I wanted to go for. And as I said, these were baubles that my sister-in-law gave me. She used to do a lot of crafting, like Christmas crafting, so she had loads of them. So she was like, yeah, just take them. And I did. I happily skipped out of that house with a box full of blue and silver baubles. So yeah, I had to do this fairly quickly because we were getting later on in the day. But yeah, super happy with the result actually. It was very effective. I think I would show you my sister-in-law's arch because she also got one, and she did it pink. That was her theme, and it does look really, really spectacular. I feel like if it was a competition, I wouldn't really like to comment on who won, but I am very proud of mine anyway, so there.
Christmas decorations are up.
Yeah.
Whoa. This is amazing.
You like it?
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, and we are done. The house is decorated. It looks amazing. I'm so happy with it. There were a couple of things that I think I might do more with next year. I think I'm going to try and be a bit smarter and get a few bits in the January sales. But overall, I'm just so happy. I'm really happy with the way it's come out. The kids love it. And we've had such a lovely time just being all cozy on the couch in front of the Christmas tree, which I will include in the house tour video, which will be coming up very soon. So if you enjoyed watching this, and I do hope you got some Christmas decoration inspiration, then it would be amazing if you would like, and especially amazing if you would subscribe. I'll see you guys again soon. Take care. Ready? Yeah, you got it. Good job. Pop it there. No, Rosie, not for you. Pop it there. Say no bones.
Wow.
No. Pop it there.
Whoa.
No. Are you sharing it with Aiden?
No.
What's that old phrase? Never work with children or animals?